Hey everyone, welcome back to Accounting Basics. If you're running a business, freelancing, or just getting into bookkeeping and finance, today's topic is one you must understand: VAT, also known as value-added tax. It's one of the most common taxes worldwide and also one of the most confusing for beginners. But not after today. Here's a quick question. If your business collects $1,000 in VAT this month, does that mean you've earned an extra $1,000? Absolutely not. And misunderstanding this is one of the fastest ways that businesses can get into tax trouble. So let's break VAT down clearly, simply, and with examples you can actually use. Okay, first of all, what exactly is VAT? VAT stands for value-added tax. It's a consumption tax charged at every stage of the supply chain, whenever value is added. This means that manufacturers charge it, wholesalers charge it, retailers charge it, and you, the business owner, may need to charge it too. But here's the key idea. VAT is not your money. You're just collecting it on behalf of the government. In accounting, we treat VAT in two different ways: output VAT and input VAT. Output VAT means it's the VAT that you charge customers, and input VAT is what you pay on your business purchases. When you sell a product or a service, you add VAT on top of your selling price. That's output VAT, and you owe this to the tax authority. When your business buys goods or services like supplies, inventory, or equipment, you also pay VAT. That's called input VAT, and you can usually deduct this from your VAT that you owe. Confused? Let me make this super clear with an example. Imagine you sell a product for $100 and the VAT is 20%. So you charge your customer the product price $100, VAT $20, for a total of $120. That $20 is output VAT. It doesn't belong to you, it goes to the government. Now, let's say earlier you bought materials for $50 plus $10 in VAT. That $10 is your input VAT. When it's time to file your VAT return, you calculate the output VAT collected, which is $20, minus the input VAT paid of $10, and the VAT that you owe the government is $10. You only pay the difference. Your VAT payable equals your output VAT minus your input VAT. In your books, VAT is always recorded as a liability because you're holding it temporarily. When you make a sale, you debit accounts receivable or cash for the total amount, credit sales for the price, credit VAT payable for that VAT amount. When you buy something, you debit the expense or asset, debit VAT recoverable as an asset account, credit cash or accounts payable. At the end of the VAT period, you offset input VAT against output VAT. If output VAT is higher, you owe money. If your input VAT is higher, you may get a refund. VAT also impacts cash flow, pricing, and profitability. Mismanaging VAT can lead to fines, penalties, and headaches. So knowing these basics is essential for any business. If this helped make VAT crystal clear, hit that like button, subscribe for more simple accounting guides, and drop a comment below with topics you want explained next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.